What's up, everyone? It is Naked Age Crusader. I'm glad you guys are here because we're going to be going off on this Tuesday night scrim hosted by RDM. Now, if you guys don't know, RDM is Random Deathmatch. They've been hosting these scrimmages for a very long time now, and I hope you guys are excited to see what we're about to show you because it will be a scrimmage just like, well, the best of them. Let's go. Let me show you guys the teams that will be competing. I have the list in my hand, and we'll start from the top. So I'm kind of gonna go down the list here in the room. If you guys are in already, then we'll get to see you guys in the room. If not, well, then we will just have to go back and take a look at you later. All right, so on team slot 1, this should be sent to lobby. Team 3 will be Team Oxide Red. Team 4 will be Youngins. Team 5, they're already in their slot with Stardom, with Reigns, Canada, and AKM. And hopefully they're going to have one more. Death and Destruction. As you can see, Universe is already in their slot, looking for more people. Unknown on Team 7. Same thing with Joanne M. If I'm mispronouncing that, just let me know. And it looks like maybe you're not going to be here. I don't know. You're going back and forth. I can see that already. We got Team 8 there. That is the Young Warriors. The YW tag name there was Zerks, Chew, Police, and Coco. And did we just have... Yep, that is all of them. So they're good to go already. Team 9 is set for New England Whalers. Team 10 is Echo Esports. As you can see, the Echo there with Alchemist and Church. Team 11 with Random Deathmatch Gold. So that's Papa and Hunter. Papa, I believe, is the Rim Master for this one. So definitely see if he'll be making sure that all this looks good, and make sure, guys, to give some love to RDM in the chat. Would love that. And also let me know who you think is going to win after I go over all this stuff. You can do it right now too if you like. Team 12, I believe that's gonna be Haters. Yes, it is Haters with Pink in the room already. We got Envious, right? Envious Money on Team 13 with Orlando and Babo so far. We got DN1 with Breezy, Rogaru, let me know if I'm pronouncing that right, Jackson, and Miller. Team 15 is WG, standing for War Gods Red. We got God Osiris, Stephen John, and Clint Abyss. Random Deathmatch on Team 16, that is Random Deathmatch Black. So Biscuit and Sean so far in there. Hopefully they'll have the rest of their players going in the room. Team 17, I believe that's Trent. Yes, it is. I've only seen them once before, so this is exciting to see them once again. This is with Troyce, Quail, and Pergio. Now, again, I would love for you guys to kind of respond back and let me know if I'm mispronouncing anything. I'll try my best to kind of fix it going forward if I am, but I won't know until you tell me. Stardom, there we go with Team 19. I thought we already had a Stardom. Did we not? Yeah, we got Star Esports on Team 5 and Stardom Esports on Team 19 with Star Anarchy, Coda, and Kit Kat. Team 21, we have Soul Takers, STK. That's what it stands for, Soul Takers, with Spectre, Bullet, Midnight, and you lost me. You lost me. I don't know how to speak the language you're writing. I'll try my best. If you tell me what it's supposed to pronounce, I'll try my best to remember that. But again, I won't know until you tell me. Mafia GT there on Team 22. Right now we only have Misa 502, and hopefully we'll have more on his team. Team 23 got VN Rated. Now, again, let me know if I'm mispronouncing that. VENE Rated with Nido, Exotech, Draven, and Trevibot. Night 9, I think Night 9 is going to be both on Team 24 and 25 with Gold and Silver. Unknown, Rookster, Slayer, and Echo Fox on Team 24, that's Team Gold. And then Vayne, Rock Dew, Jackboy, and Snowy on Team 25, so that is Silver. So those are going to be your teams, and it looks like everyone's kind of hopping in as we speak. As we went through that list, more and more people have gone in. 62 now in the room. It's going to be starting exactly 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you're one of those teams that are competing, make sure to get in as soon as possible. You do not want to be late to this, as you are going to want to beat all the rest of them. If you don't make it into this one, that's going to be a little tough to beat the rest of them in the next matches. Now, what's the setup? We have 3 matches going on tonight. Right now, it looks like Aaron Gill FPP is going to be the first one. I'm not sure what the next 2 are going to be, but they will know for sure when we get to those. So as I said, it's FPP, so that's first person perspective. If you're kind of new, there's only two types of ways, 2 types of perspectives. That's FPP, first person, and then TPP, third person. Not sure if we're going to have a third person for this, but I believe, well, I know we're going to have FPP for sure for you guys. Right now we got 70 now in the room. It looks like we're getting more and more. I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys do. There's the Youngins stand. Youngins do really well. They actually broke the curse on Saturday in the Vapor Pro Scrims. It's only been broken once before, and that was with Vapor, so it's kind of fitting, I guess. And this time around, it was in the Vapor Pro Scrims that the Youngins were able to break the curse. So congratulations to you guys on Saturday. I'm hoping to see some really good stuff out of you this time around. So what I mean by the curse, well, usually I pick a team, and usually that team doesn't win. But that was after, I don't know, 60 to 70 scrims I've now hosted. I've only been right twice. Not the best of odds, but we'll see how this one goes. Right now, I'm picking the Young Warriors on Team 8. So let's take a look at the Young Warriors right now. I hope they have everyone on their team. Yes, they do. Zerks, Chew, Police, and Coco. They will be, I believe they're going to take the win here. That's my projection. I'm sticking to it. To you guys who are in that round, I apologize. I apologize ahead of time because I know the curse can be quite, how can I say, pressuring? To say the least. Usually you guys don't win, whoever I pick. But I do believe the Young Warriors can overcome the odds, as the Youngins did on Saturday, and how Vapor has done in the past as well. Curse could be uplifted once again. If I'm just right from now on, that would be amazing. In which case, it would just be the opposite of a curse, which I don't know what that would be actually. But whatever the case is, they can continue the streak of a win here. Let's go, Young Warriors. Make it 2 in a row for me. I would really much appreciate that. Who just followed me? Let's take a look. The Eye in the Sky, or Eyes in the Sky, thank you for the follow. Really do appreciate it. I know Fade Chang, you followed me a bit ago, so thank you if I haven't said that yet. V8 Potato says, what's up? What's up to you? Thank you for joining in, Potato. And are you guys competing today? I don't know if I saw you under, what, Haters, right? If I'm not mistaken. Sorry if I'm getting that wrong. But yes, I believe, well, Haters got their whole new tag here with Pink. I know Pink was a part of a different tag. I believe it was G25. Shinka now with the H tag as well with the, what is your profile? Not Shinka. Ooh, nice. So you got a little One Piece logo right here. I don't know what episode or season this was. The apparent jacket. Definitely looking good though, looking fly. What I like to do though is see people with different tags or different different logos. I kind of admire them because I do really appreciate a good logo. New England Whalers. I don't know if you've appreciated what you've had, but I'm definitely going to do that right now. Very simple. Obviously goes really well with the name, with the Whalers. So yeah, I like it. And continue on as you were. Let's say Echo. Echo has an interesting tag, very more complex, that's for sure. Looks like they have a Predator on their tag, if I'm not mistaken. That looks like a Predator to me. Yeah, not the alien, but the Predator itself. And it looks like, I like the way you have the whole artistic look with Biscuit and around that. So anyway, I like it. I like that very much. If you guys got good logos, I'll definitely try to take a look. Here's Life's logo. I don't think it has anything to do with this team, but I like the attempt. I like it. This is interesting. This is you. What is it? So that is a character, Fairy Tail, right? If I'm not mistaken. I haven't watched Fairy Tail very often, or at all, really, I should say. I only know it by seeing like ads or something. But I like the look, honestly. And I'll say that pretty much about every logo because if you have a logo, it means you put some time into it. I like the way people do that. So here we go. We're gonna get things started. The first one. Thank you guys for hopping in. AKM is a beast, says Iconic. Going for Iconic. I don't think Iconic is playing today. Bro, check our stats. Okay, I'll take a look. I'm guessing you're AKM. So, because your name is AKM is a beast, I assume that is you. Snoopy2100XO, welcome to the chat as we're about to begin the first match of the Tuesday night scrims hosted by RDM Random Deathmatch. We got 80 people. Great. This is a great number, guys. Love it. Love to see it when the room is filled like this, and I think a lot of people who are watching might enjoy this as more people the better, as far as I'm concerned. Alright, so let me show you guys the map. Here it is. Hasn't been updated quite yet. I know I'm waiting for the update myself. I haven't gone through the process yet. I don't know if anyone has yet today. I know it's supposed to come through today, right? If I'm not mistaken. If some people got it, well, lucky you. Right now, I'm just going to have to stick with this one for now. I do like this map, and this might be one of the last few times that we're going to see it. I don't know if they're going to keep this old map of Erangel. I don't know if they just completely revamped it and you're just going to have to play with the new one. Not sure. But I think that's what's going to happen. I mean, why create a new map and then not use it? So I believe that's what's going to happen. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure. All right, so here we go. The plane line is a bit diagonal, going from east to west, north to south. Not too bad. Pretty much in the middle, so a lot of places could be in play. It's going to be tough to get to military base, but everything else seems to be more or less in play. Let me make sure I get this all right. Yeah, we're good there. I'm going to take off the music because that's what I do. And all right, so right now you don't hear anything in there. I get it. He's parachuting. So right when he actually opens up the parachute, then you'll be able to hear sound again. Or if I switch it, then you might hear what the other people are doing. Right now, what I'm doing is waiting to see where the action will take me. If there's a few teams at least that are kind of together at a certain place, I will kind of go over there to see what the action is. All I'm doing is trying to find the action for you guys because I think you'll enjoy that. Obviously, that's why you're here. You want to see how people kind of strategize their decision-making skills into this game in PUBG Mobile. It's not always easy as point and shoot. It takes a lot of skill and strategy to figure out what to do after every given situation. So we have one team already jumping to Lipovka. It looks like they're kind of by themselves. So we're heading over to Pachinki. Yes, everything needs to render in, so just give that a moment as that happens. And then here we go. Looks like Night 9 is here, and the Youngins as well. Youngins definitely not afraid to go after a fight. They usually drop to Pachinki, so I'm certainly not surprised at them being here. As I said before, they have won. They won the Vapor Pro Scrims last weekend, or I guess this weekend, whatever you want, however way you want me to say it. But yes, they have won recently. It looks like the Youngins are kind of looting back here, as we can see them. There was some shots, it might have been from Night 9 back in the east, or yeah, I guess east side of Pachinki. As you see, two of them right here. Not too bad. This is Night 9 gold, I believe. I believe Team 24 is gold and Team 25 is silver. I might have mixed that up, but anyway, it's both the same clan with Night 9, and Team 24 is one of them. Youngins on Team 4. So those are the two teams around. Right now, they're not quite engaged, so I'm going to keep an eye on the rest, make sure I'm not missing anything else in particular. Team 16 is pretty close to Team 10. I might switch to that in just a sec, just to see what it's like. So we're going to take a look just right now. I think one of RDM, yeah, Baron just got taken out. Looks like there are shots between Team 10 and 16. Let's keep an eye. So this one, obviously, on Team 16 is RDM member. And we have Echo on the other side with Team 10. It looks like, what? Are you by yourself now? No, you have, oh, you're getting shot in the distance. Sean goes down, could not get out of the way as he had the long shots from Echo. It looks like they're going for the thirst as well so they can get the loot without having to go too far. Hopefully he won't crawl away. That's the idea anyway. And so Echo is now going to be by themselves over here. I think their teammate was a little too south to help, and that was a problem for them. Team 22 is going up to George. So I don't think that... Oh, are you still close? No, you're not. That's it for them. We're going to switch it back to Pachinki because those are the teams that are right next to each other. And Rookster got knocked. So we might have someone capitalizing on that, especially on the Youngin side. We'll see how they push. If they wait it out, we'll have a better idea soon enough. So Night 9, it looks like they are shooting back at the Youngins, but Slayer goes down, 2 knocked, and now the Youngins are definitely pushing. As everything renders in, we'll have a better understanding, and there's what we got. It looks like we have some really good things happening on the Youngins side. Can Night 9 return the favor and say, hey, we're still here. We got other players to compete with. So right now he's kind of pushing back here. I think he's waiting for them to come into the house. If he is, he's going to be a little bit in trouble. It looks like grenades are being thrown as well. Shot both, got one. He's blinded too and was able to get one of them while blinded, but that did not work out for the long term as, you know, he got thirsted in the process. So we'll take a look back over here. I think there's going to be one member standing, two members standing on night 9. And it looks like he's going pretty strong after him, interestingly enough. Maybe going up the stairs. Yes, he is. Shoots over, but does not win that battle. Very dangerous and aggressive. I like it, but you gotta be a little bit more careful than that, going right to the rim where everyone just died and had everybody in there. Maybe throwing a grenade might have worked best, but right now Echo Fox is gonna try to recuperate some of the numbers that they had. They had 4 to start, but now it looks like when Slayer up, they'll have 2 grenades being thrown. Not sure if it's gonna be hitting. I don't think so. Nope. So right now he's gonna go back, maybe go to the 2nd floor. It's a good spot to look. See, especially if they're trying to get some peeks, some angles here. Shots fired on him. Trying to use that VSS the best he can. Inside they go. Drops down. A lot of good work on the youngins as Derp got knocked, but it looks like his teammate was thirsted in the process. So right now, where did you go? Where? I'm lost. There he is. Firefox, or Echo Fox, trying to do all he can. He's staying around. Interestingly enough, he has 4 people left. There, some of them none of them are knocked now. Actually, they're all up, but some of them badly hurt. All this wasted time, though, is going to make it more difficult for Echo Fox to win this battle. Either you go straight after him or not, and it looks like he's going to kind of stay in the area. A little dangerous move here. Grenade being thrown, but no one's going up the stairs quite yet. He goes into the smoke. It does not win that though, as you also had shots in the back with Loco doing the work. So well done for the youngins. Night 9, good attempt, but the youngins will be able to keep going into later parts of this match, at least for now. We'll have Team 22. It looks like one member is badly hurt with Gaunter, and all as well as your teammate Dylan was hurt. It looks like was able to get back to 75%. You should be able to do the same, as we see right there. Your teammates are back up and good to go for the most part. Team 14, probably the ones that did the damage. That is DN1. Maybe even Jackson might have been the particular culprit. But right now, it does seem like DN1 has a good advantage. Breezy is the only one hurt out of all of his teammates, and the rest are 100% healed up and ready to go. Team 14 getting a little bit closer, especially Breezy almost getting knocked. Got to be a little more careful as he's the only one out here in front, and his teammates are a little bit farther back, probably shooting from longer distance. I don't know if Breezy does not have a scope. Maybe that's maybe the reason why he isn't waiting for them to come to them. I don't know, that was bad wordage, but I'll use it. But anyway, Team 22, keep an eye on them and see what they can do. Let's take a look at their team in general. So that is the Mafia GT team, MF standing for Mafia. And yeah, everyone's kind of back into regular order. The only thing that's kind of crazy right now is one of the members right now of DN1. Breezy's so close to the action, and it looks like he's going to back up now. Wouldn't be a bad idea whatsoever to get away from this. Now, if he had a surprise attack, right, like if he wasn't spotted, then I would totally get why he made his push, but he got spotted pretty quickly. He kind of stuck around. I don't think that's what you want to do, so that's why he is backing up. He knows what he's doing, and he's going to get away from it all. At least for now, he might try another flank around, try to get a surprise hit, but for now, it's kind of evened out. Both teams are back up and ready 100%, trying to feel each other out. Let's change it up as we have 2 other teams close by. We got UKW. It looks like some problems have happened on the opposing team on send to lobby, it seems, as they have their one house and one house only. It looks like Shaw is going to get picked up. And right now, yep, there you go. Picked up and ready to go. Team 7, sorry. Team 7, on the other hand, do they only have 3 people? They have 4, right? Oh, they lost one. They lost one of their members. And now they're going to try to do it all by themselves. But Sizzle's not going to make it easy as Brian got knocked on the team that we were just looking from. So right now, Sent to Lobby is doing some really good stuff as Brian was pretty much brought down to 5% health, and he's not going to last much longer as he was knocked. Natsu trying to make it over, but no, won't be able to, as Jonah, or Joan M is knocked right now. So right now we have one member left, and he's going back inside the house. It looks like he might be trying to get up to the second floor to get a revival in. Natsu, can he do it? No, he's getting hit, and he got hit in the head too. He just lost his helmet, and he look at his health, man. He needs to heal up. He cannot afford to go down like this. He wants to go strong, but behind him, he doesn't realize and gets taken out. Center lobby completely annihilates the opponent as he tries to kind of save his own teammate. Nope, won't happen. And so Center lobby will continue. Well done, well played all around. Let's change it up. As we see some teams driving around, we got STK, we got Spectre, Midnight Bullet, and again, it's going to be a little hard to pronounce, so I'm just not going to attempt that. Let me take a look at you guys, you beautiful chat. Accurate ARG, welcome. Says, sup bots. Looks like he thinks he's going to overcome every obstacle in his way. RDM Rogue says, a team is going to be added to the team's roster after they send me their roster. Looks interesting enough. I don't know who that team is. Someone was saying the update will actually be tomorrow. I don't know how true that is. Interesting. I don't know if that's true either. I've only heard, I know, oh yeah, it is going to be tomorrow. What am I saying? Yes, because Unknown Soldiers for tomorrow has postponed their scrimmages in preparation for the update. So obviously it won't be over 2 days, it'll just be over 1. So I assume that would be the case. It'll just be tomorrow. I don't know why. Brain fart, I guess. Supreme Pump says, yo, sorry, Oxide didn't make it. Unfortunate. And says the same thing again. Looks like he sent it twice. So yeah, Supreme Pump, it's unfortunate. Sorry, couldn't make it. I think RDM is sad to see you not here. But maybe next time. We'd love to see you play, obviously. Take a look at Team 15. They are stuck in the blue zone with WG. I think this is War Gods, if I'm not mistaken. Let me take a look. Team 15. Yep, War Gods red. Nice car skin. I love that. I don't know if that makes your hitbox bigger for the car, but it's super cool. I like it. I don't know if I've seen that before. It looks like you're going on a big trip on your favorite rocket ship. And I know it's an old song that I want to bring up. Alright, so War Gods driving in. They're getting close to some teams, so I'm just kind of seeing what they kind of do here. Team 6 is on their right. Shots are being fired. It looks like they're going to avoid that completely. I don't know if they were shooting at them. Let's take a look. This was DND, Death and Destruction. Looks like Yank this, trying to take a look over there to see if they can get some hits. Right now they're going to take this vehicle, it seems, and maybe go after them, as they, I believe, saw the vehicle pass by them as well. His teammates are a little bit of ways away, so I don't know if they're going to take more than one vehicle. He's trying to find a way out. It's like, where do I get out of here? That's the only way. There it is. There's the escape path. And we'll see what they do later. Team 22 still on top of Team 4. 14. Mafia. GT. Looks like D&1 not looking so hot right now, as the grenades are being thrown at them as well. Grenade hitting Mafia member. What is happening? And well done. Oh, another one right there. DN1 ready to straight and shoot. Who's going to win it? No one won it quite yet. Both reloading. Gander going way out there trying to get a hit. Goes right back inside. A lot of dancing between the two teams. Quickly changing positions and wave to go. DN1 breezy, able to finish off Gunter on Mafia. So well done to DN1. I don't know how many players you guys lost. I know you have 2 left. I don't know if there's more than that though. Let's take a look at your team. You guys only lost 1. Rigaru, I believe that is. Let's take a look. Rigaru, yeah, you guys were able to rise him up from the knocked position back on 2 feet. And so you got 3 players total. Jackson was collateral damage, to say the least, but it looks like you guys are good to go to keep fighting the good fight. Good luck. This is Envious. First time we're seeing them today. Looks like Pooty took a few hits, and maybe even Dana. But for the most part, you guys are looking good. It looks like a team is driving by. Bobo right now, or Bobo. And let's see who that is. This is D&D. And they are continuing to drive off into the sunset. Possibly, it looks like they're heading to their teammates in front of them. And they're going to probably regroup in that place. I don't know if they're also in vehicles. Actually, it does seem like they're also in vehicles. Depends on where they go, interestingly enough. It doesn't seem like they're heading toward anyone in particular. So let's take a look at some other teams, I think. Team 9 might be going on a chase. They might actually see a team ahead of them, as you can see right there. D&D is on our scopes. At least we can see them through the mountain. I don't know if they will find them though. So this is NEW with Old Raven. So we got JTD O Bomb. I don't know if I said that right. Lizzie and Exclusive. I like the way you pronounce that though. Team 6 I think is shooting down at NEW right now, and they are able to get far enough. Oh, Lizzie even taking a hit from that long range shooting. But it's going to be very difficult to knock anybody in this situation. Looks like Exclusive is stopping here. Interesting place, as they are spotted still. Not a really good fortitude spot. Maybe they have another thing in mind here. But D&D has eyes on this, as you only got 2 members left too. So it's not like you can really overcome the odds here. I mean, you can overcome the odds. I'm just saying your odds are not being overcome by stopping there. I wouldn't be, at least not in my opinion. Look at TESM or VN rated VR team. Gotcha. You made it a little hard for me, Nelson. I don't know if that's you, but sure, we'll take a look. Let me just make sure what team slot they are so I can take a look at them. They're team 23. Let's see if they're still in the match. That's on roll number 1 here. I don't see them quite yet, but I do see these two teams next to each other. If they pop up on my screen, and oh, there they are, team 23. But these two teams are right next to each other. I gotta go to the action where it takes me. So we got Trent right next to team 1, and it looks like Quayo is kind of hit a bit too much, and he had to back off just a slight. We're not sure exactly what he's hiding behind right now. I'll have a better idea when everything renders in. We got Centilobby. Centilobby was able to do some good work getting a squad wipe before. Let's see if they can do it again. Oops, sorry about that quick movement. Didn't mean that. So we got Ghost, we got Sizzle, and we got Shaw. Still good to go. And actually, also, we have another one. We got Sharky, too. So Quayo has gotten hit hard, but not knocked. So that's a good sign. They do not want to get knocked, especially when they're only running with a 3-man squad right now. Ooh, Sizzle getting knocked, and so did Ghost from Purgio's grenade into the house. So expect a push, and yes, they are. They're making this huge push now on Shark. Shots fired. Quayo is knocked, so that was a response. Nice shot from Shaw. Shaw, though, not looking too healthy over there on the left, and gets completely taken out. Just needed one more bullet for that to happen. Now Sharky inside in the smoke. Could not last much longer. Even though it was in the smoke, it looks like they kind of got the shots through it, and we're able to now revive their teammate here. So Trent continues on with their team. Good luck. If he doesn't not get to your message, it's because there is a 5-minute delay, and he is trying to focus on the game. Thank you, Rogue. I am trying to read everybody's at the same time. I always try my best. I'm not always perfect at that, but I'll see if I can do it. Team 23, as we saw want someone to take a look. It looks like they have 4 kills, so they have gotten a squad wipe already. Congrats to you guys. Let's see what else happens here. RDM Monster got taken out by DN1, by a DN1 member. That must be down here. So there's Monster. Sean's already taken out, and Baron. So now they only have Biscuit, who's on 2 feet. Now, that shot was apparently from long distance. There's DN1 over there. I think they only have 2 people as well, if I foresee that. Looks like they're going to take the car and just kind of head out. They don't want to battle this. After that knock, they don't know how many people are over there. And Team 14, it looks like they're going to take a vehicle as well, possibly. Switch it up again as STK, possibly getting chased by Team 11. I'm not sure about that. Looks like they're also shooting back. Oh, okay. That's not the view. That makes a lot of sense. Okay. So that's a little glitch in the system. That's not what it actually looks like. But there's Team 1. Here's RDM Hunter. I don't know. I guess they kind of left them. They didn't want to continue their chase. And they might hit this place up instead. Two teams are hopping in right here. Both of them driving into this spot. And now there's two teams that have parked themselves here. It could be quite interesting what Spectre does inside the shed. Shots fired outside, and Papa could not live much longer. It looks like he's going for the thirst outside of it. And RDM, another member getting knocked, and that might be it for all of RDM as STK gets a win. Well done. It looks like they're also not done shooting across the way, as Echo might be over there. Yes, they are. They're not done. They got a squad wipe, and they're saying, I want more. 4x scope on an M4. That could work for the long term, or the long distance. Looks like another RDM team is kind of passing by, but they're not going to stop anytime soon for a visit. STK, congrats, getting their first squad wipe of the night. Take a look over here as we have something happening. Team 19 right next to him. Star here. Let's zoom up. It looks like that is Trent Pergio, who had a nice grenade earlier on against a different team with the squad wipe, but it looks like now they're in a bit of trouble. I don't know if Pergio's by himself now, but it does look like he's by himself in this position. It looks like they're really coming around, shots down, and that is it for Trent. But that doesn't mean there won't be a third party. Another Star team shooting across the way. It looks like his teammates trying to help out, but could not save him behind the rock. I thought that would have been enough, but apparently not. Maybe some last-minute hits, some render hits right there. And another Coda is down as well. Not sure how that happened. I guess those long shots from Star are really taking effect. And now they should get this revival. Coda should be good. It would be very difficult to get a hit from this school for sure. But anywhere else, I don't see anybody, so that is fine for them to revive without much issue. We'll take a look at the team that is doing a lot of work. As you see Shadow doing some quick scoping. I don't know why he's doing that, but he's getting nothing out of it. Not getting out of that one either. Okay, he's just really just wherever he sees something, he's going to shoot at it no matter what. We're going to switch it up now to team 19 and team 5. Ooh, it looks like somebody was AFK, got killed in the blue zone, I think. Star with Kit Kat. And so we've seen this team already. They were getting hit hard from yeah, the other Star team. I guess these are both Star teams. One Stardom and one Star Esports. I don't know if they have any affiliation with each other, but I have no idea. But Night Nine's over here, so they have lost two people. They lost Rocked You and Snowy, so now they're only rocking it with Jackboy and Vane. Can they hang on? Shots fired on Jackboy, almost losing his health, but will stay alive in the submarine suit. Submarine suit? What am I talking about? Scuba diving outfit. That makes more sense. Shots fired across the way against Vane, but Vane will dodge, dip, duck, dive, and dodge. Jackboy got back to 75%. Not sure if he's going to peak anymore right now. It is FPP, everyone, so you have to literally put yourself out there in order to shoot back at somebody. You can't just kind of TPP it by using a different camera view to see around walls. That is not how this works here for this particular match. Looks like they are shooting across the way against Vane, and also seems like Jackboy is also leaving the area, possibly going to where Vane's going, but New Zone is away from him, and that's probably the main reason. Team 25 is still Night 9 stopping by to say hello, but again, that doesn't look like anybody was happy to see him as he was taken out by Star. Definitely a gutsy move. Not sure why he kind of hopped out. I think it would have been better off to try to keep running or kind of keep driving. AKM gets knocked as they were just trying to get out of here. And two Star teams over here again. It looks like this is the team that was at the school, was doing some work against the team that you see that distance. Looks like they were able to return the favor and say, hey, you knocked us a few, I'll knock you again. So AKM this time is down on the ground. Looks like they will get the revival. And Shadow's possibly going to try to get into that buggy and kind of get out. Looks like that will be a possibility. They smoked up this vehicle, so they should be able to grab that vehicle and head out as well. They do have the edge of this circle. They're just going to move over here. They're not going to move any farther than that. This is a great spot, by the way. Obviously, height advantage, being able to look over a lot of the area. Let's see what Team 10 does. Here's Echo. They have a different kind of hill. Pretty similar situation for them, but they do have to worry about STK and their left side. They've been trying to battle STK for a while now. Echo has been here for a while as well, so they've just kind of been back and forth with each other. Disciples of No One. That's what DN1 stands for. It says sass my ass. So that's good to know. I actually never knew that. Disciples for No One. Is the other Night 9 team still alive? Well, Team 24 and 25. Those are the two teams. I'm not sure. We might have seen we saw 2 players on one of the Night 9 teams, and we saw one get taken out. So that was actually one left. I don't know if he's alive anymore, but that would be hard concept. Let's take a look. Look at all these teams at the outer edge. Just pay attention to this map right now. We'll kind of zoom in so you have a better idea. But look at the left side. All these people not in the zone. They're going to probably come in a little late, but they'll probably will be battling as they kind of get in. I'm assuming each one has a vehicle, because if they didn't, well, you know, that would be a little bit of a mistake. Trying to come in with the blue zone is just a lot of, well, uncertainty, to say the least. So right now, Team 10, Team 21, Team 6, Team 14, Team 23, and 4, all on that outside, trying to come in. Team 5 and 19, actually the same thing. The only 2 teams that are in right now is half of Star and the other Star team as well. So let's see what Team 5 does. They're driving to each other. No, they're going to stop right at this mini hill. Good spot. Another great spot to have. I think they are worried about that Star team on their left, because they did get knocked from them. Yes, they did. Still more shots. I'm surprised Reigns didn't kind of keep that as a priority on their left side. But again, they will survive it. And now they certainly have their work cut out for them. Let's take a look at Flix's perspective. This is not really his perspective, but with a little bit of change in view, I guess it's not a big deal. Let's take a look at Envious. They have 3 kills. Pooty has been taken out. Shots on deep on Shadow, but that is not enough. And I think he sees him inside this house as well. 8x scope on the mini. Can do some work, but not a lot of damage can be done with the mini, at least this long range. You can try it. You're gonna rapid fire the hell out of the mini to make something happen, but it'll be a little tough. So they have a little crevice, but they will need to continue to move in. Take a look at DND. DND has the new circle, and they're kind of shooting back, it seems. Keeping an eye on Team 15. Team 4 is also there. So let's rotate over to see what that's about. Here's the Youngins. The Youngins in 15's right over there. So that is WG. So that's War Gods. So Youngins, it seems to be facing up mostly against the War Gods, but they do have to worry about DND. DND might have an eye on them if they actually stand up. Let's see. Looks like Envious is getting a little hit hard on the far side. But right now we got this battle, so we're going to keep it here for now. As the blue zone is closing, it'll force all the teams to make it into at least the very edge of this circle. And Team 15 actually might have their spot. It looks like they have made it in. So they are throwing grenades, trying to get lucky knocks. There's D&D on their right and Youngins on their left. Not a great spot for the War Gods as one member goes down. Clint Abyss gets taken out by one of the Youngins at least. Another one getting knocked in the process. More shots on the side. War Gods, I think, left with one more, and that is it. Yes, they are. D&D and Youngins pretty much working half of the team on each side. But the Youngins now have to worry about D&D. Both of them actually do. D&D also has a lot of shots in the backs as well. They have to be careful about that for sure. And there are more shots on the VSS. Take a look at what Alex is trying to look at. There we go. He sees the Youngins over there. Gonna throw some smokes. And no, it doesn't need it. Loco gets downed. I don't know if they're gonna make a push to kind of finish them, but they have the circle behind them. So if they go make a push, they're gonna have to come right back. They can try to prevent them, like a little playing bodyguard. Alex is able to get the revival here. Should be able to. He's in the smoke. And I don't think the Youngins are gonna kind of shoot through that until they know for sure. There's Stan. So they're gonna try to rotate left, but they're going farther and farther away from the new circle, and they're gonna head to the car. Good idea, actually. I didn't know you guys had one. And let's see where they go to. They're just gonna kind of pass by Team 6, trying to make it in there. There's not a lot of places you can call home, though. It's gonna be interesting to see. The smokes definitely are gonna be needed. Oh man, they're right in the middle of a lot. Shots fired on top. Stan. It looks like his teammates were able to take down a member here on VR. Shoots down at them. One more left. And down they go. Well done to the Youngins. They can take over this spot, and especially with Star in the back end. I'm surprised they weren't getting more shots on them, but there are shots on this side as well. Surprisingly, in the blue zone from that distance. I think it was just a Hail Mary shot, hoping to get some kills, but won't get it. Now, Youngins Stan got the revival, or got the heal in. Loco's gonna get revived. And there you still have Yeet. Look at Yeet on the Youngins side. He's still hanging by that car, so he's gonna, I guess, chill out in the middle there. The new zone is going to be that direction where D&D is. He's the only one. Universe is only one in the zone. Everybody else needs to find their way in. Envious. Interesting spot. I'm a little envious of your position, actually. Orlando and Bobo all hanging around this top spot. It's going to be very difficult for a lot of teams to get hits on this. So it looks like they're smoking it and possibly rotating to their left. Let's see what they do. Obviously, the Youngins, they have vehicles, but it's going to be tough to utilize them at this point. They probably will kind of run their way to the edge using that hill. And look at Universe, still hiding. I wouldn't be surprised if he stays hidden for as long as possible until someone shoots at them. Envious using the rocks as we saw before. Star, there you have both of them still good to go. With, what did we leave? Kata? Yep, Kata and Asari. They lost Kit Kat and they lost Anarchy. But their odds aren't too bad, although they have to go through a team in order to make it in. As they hear in the distance, STK Bullet is right there in the 3-story building. See what Bullet sees. Bullet will be able to see a lot of different teams. But being by yourself and being aggressive, not the best combination. Usually when you're by yourself, you want to stay hidden. You want to stay low. You don't want to be seen because it would be tough to face off against some of these squads. Obviously having more people than you. Nice job getting one. Can Bullet continue to make it happen? Does get the thirst, I think. I don't know if that's a finishing touch. I don't think it is. No, it is not. He gets a thirst, but he's going to have to come in. Shots fired inside, and both of them go down. I think, yeah, what was that? Oh, D&D Universe got taken out. So on the far side, he was the only one left that could survive. As you can see here, the Youngins have to come in as well. Ooh, they're getting nice shots on Envious as they're the only 2 teams left. The Youngins have so many people, and Bobo's the only one. And that will be it. A mini finishing them off. Nice shot from Derp. And the Youngins win this one. They just continue their onslaught from the last time we saw them. They won the Vapor Pro Scrims, and they're looking to do it twice. We got Derp with 6 kills, Stan with 3, 4 for Yeet, and 1 for Loco. That's a team total of 10. 14, double digits. Well done for the Youngins. Envious, nice job getting 2nd place. You guys kind of lasted, especially with Bobo. Doing some really good things. 3 for him, 2 for Dana, and 1 for Orlando. So that's a team total of 6. We had Star with Anarchy, Coda, Asir, sorry if I'm mispronouncing that, and Kit Kat. You guys have 4 total. Nice job from Anarchy in particular. STK got 3 from Spectre, 2 from Bullet, 1 for Midnight. So that's a team total of 6 as well. D&D, well done for Universe and Alex, staying alive. Universe especially, just trying to hide behind that car for the most part. Could not last much longer than 5th place though. So they have a team total of 4, 5, 6. Echo, nice job 5. Church getting 5, well done. 2 for Biscuit, 1 from Alchemist, so that's a team total of 5, 6, 7, 8. VR coming in with 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 as well, with Exotic with 4 as their most. DN1, 4 just from Breezy. We got War Gods with 1, Star with 2, NEW with 0, Night 9 with 0, RDM with 1. WSAP with just Oscar with 0. Trent, nice job. We saw a lot of you guys actually, and you guys got 6 total kills in 15th place. You guys were aggressive early. This could not last much longer. We'll hope to see you guys last longer this time around, I believe. RDM with 0, sent to lobby with 4. Nice job from Alicia. Oh, I just called you Sha, and I just kind of forgot everything else. Alicia, that makes a lot more sense. Sorry about that. And Sizzle with 2. Mafia with 1. Haters with 0. UKW with 0. Young Warriors, you guys, I picked you guys. I picked you guys for a reason. 0 kills for them, and Night 9 with 0 as well. So that's your first match of the Tuesday Night Scrims hosted by RDM. If you guys like it, make sure to follow not only me, which I very much appreciate, but also follow their Discord. I will post it. If someone else can post it, that'd be wonderful. But always, yeah, if anyone, like, I really like it when people post their Discord link into the chat, because it would have to be obviously PUBG Mobile related. But I do really appreciate that, because you guys, I think all of you guys like PUBG Mobile for the most part. You guys love what you guys are seeing here. So I think you guys would definitely enjoy RDM's Discord server and many more. I think many more teams in their esports Discord servers. If you guys want to know more about these teams, about the scrimmages, about even participating and figuring out what it's about, you definitely should hit up these Discords. What scrim is this? Says sees PUBG Mobile. This is the RDM's scrim called the Tuesday Night Scrims. What else are you guys saying? Both the same clan for those star folks. Okay, so they're both Stardom Esports, because one was I only have a team list that I guess they put their particular name and they kind of want to make it different. So one was called Star Esports and one was called Stardom Esports. I assumed they were just both Stardom, but I didn't know for sure. XXIK, thank you for joining in on Twitch. Says sup. TPFU fun, says XXIC. So thank you for participating in the chat. If you guys love what you're seeing, definitely want to hear you guys in the chat. If you guys want to pick a player or team that you like in here, I would definitely like to hear about it. And we're going to take a look at some stats too. I think someone asked me to see somebody's stats earlier in the chat. Let me see if I can just quickly go back and kind of take a look. Check out our stats as AKM. All right, so we'll take a look at AKM. I think we've done this before with you guys, but we can do it again. If you guys are in here, you guys got to get in here early for me to do it. Because you guys aren't quite in here yet, so I'm not going to be able to. The first full team we find will be the one we look at. All right, that's the way we're gonna do it. There we go. We see one. Oh, it's the Young Warriors. Perfect. They didn't even mean to do that, but I have them projected to win it. So we'll see what's their stats are like. Right now we're taking a look at Chu, 420 Chu in particular. A lot of matches played already in this season. 137 wins, 312 matches, so a 43% win ratio with the top 10 of 81. 16 most kills, 2,197. And let me just... I just want to make it perfect. Let me steal your TV. Thank you for the follow. XSIC, thank you for the follow as well. DN1 Chef, thank you for the follow. Felipe Impact, thank you for the follow as well. You guys are great. Definitely appreciate it for sure. But let's go back to the stats here. Really impressive so far. 9.04 KD as well. And I love the average damage of 818. So really good player here. Can't really say much more than that. I mean, 43% win ratio, and I love the damage, as I said before. KD just kind of comes along with it. When you have this much damage and this win ratio, KD has to be high, and that's what it is. Let's take a look at your other stats, or other players, I should say. Police from the Young Warriors. 6.98 KD. With 64 wins and 174 matches played, so that is a 36% win ratio, 79 top 10, 16 most kills, 2,400 as your highest damage, and 822 average. So a little bit higher than your actual counterpart on your team, but really good. I mean, obviously, anything above 500 is what I believe is to be really good, and this is 800. So really impressive. Obviously, the 36% win ratio doesn't get much better than that. Your teammate had 40 something, I believe. But again, 36 is kind of crazy. Anything above 20 to 25, I believe, is good as well. 2,400 highest damage, really impressive in one game. And obviously, just good numbers all around. So we'll continue on though. Zerks, what do you got? 52 on 132 matches played, 39% win ratio. 13 most kills, 1,900 as your highest damage, 642 as your average with 5.95 KD. A little bit less than everybody, but the thing that really pops out to me is your win ratio. As long as you're winning, man, that's what it takes, right? So 642, still above what I believe is good, over 500. And obviously, almost getting a 6 KD is pretty impressive as well. So keep it going. I believe you can get that higher. But you might not even need it. Your stats are, your win ratio is kind of crazy. Enough as it is. We got 80 for Coco, 80 wins and 179 matches, so it's 44%. Looks like you guys play, I'm assuming you guys play together a lot. Your stats are pretty similar all the way around, and you guys obviously are doing really well as a team. 16 most kills, 2,400 is highest damage, 800 and 8 and 12 is your average. That ain't too shabby. A lot of your players have over 800 as your average damage. That will take you a long way. And your KD 8.2, very impressive. So the youngins, the young warriors, have really good classic matches that they participated in. Let's see if they can translate it over to the scrim here. They did get into second to last place. I believe you guys can do a lot better than that based on your stats, and I think you guys believe the same thing. So keep that confidence and make it into the next matches. I have you guys winning it. I didn't pick you guys for nothing. The youngins won the first match. I've seen the youngins stats recently. I'm not going to take a look at them, but it's not that hard to believe that they have incredibly good stats. So I'm not going to take a look right now, but they know it. And we'll take a look at some other teams that have full squads right now. Star, 8KM, there you guys are. So you guys are in. So we'll take a look at you guys. Let's see, and let me see if I'm missing anything in chat yet. Well, time to join the next round, says Tavian BB. Yes, it is. It is time. So make sure you get in as soon as possible. We already got 72 people. That's good in the room. We had 80 last time. RDM Rogue, you're in a player spot. Oh, thank you. I've only made that mistake once before, and it was terrible. If you can imagine me putting myself as supposed to be in spectating mode, put myself in a player mode, that was one of my biggest mistakes. But I won't make it this time, apparently, because RDM Rogue's got my back. Thank you so much. Make sure to follow RDM Rogue. He is the leader of Random Deathmatch. He's been hosting these scrimmages and doing a really good job putting these together. So if you guys don't know Rogue, I don't know why you wouldn't. He is really good, and obviously their team is really good as well. Let's see, DN1. Yeah. We won't take a look. AKM already told me to take a look here. So we're going to take a look first at Stardom's stats right now. 133 wins, 460 matches, so that's 28% win ratio, really good there. 21 most kills, and hitting that god tier of 3,045. As I said before, I like damage as one of my biggest appeals to stats is how much damage you can take or make. So having a match where you hit 3,000 is just completely impressive, and I think anything above 3,000 is god tier. Average damage, anything above 500 is good, so 783, very impressive. 5.98, almost hitting that 6 KD, but not giving it to you. Gotta get one more match in where you get probably 7, and that should bring you up to 6, I believe. But yes, obviously your win ratio almost hitting 30%. Anything above 20-25 is good. So you're in good hands, at least for Stardom's point of view. They have a good player in their hand. Flicks, let's take a look at you. 162 wins on 789 matches. That's a lot of experience. 789 matches this season alone. 20% win ratio, 49% top 10, 3,333. That is a perfect number, getting that god tier 3,000, above 3,000 for the highest damage. Average being 695, 27 most kills. In 5.34, so very similar to 8KM if I'm not mistaken, just a lot more matches, I believe. And yeah, you're doing really well. Continue. Let's take a look at you, Reigns. 180 wins, 476 matches played, so that's 37% win ratio. A lot of these teams, man, going crazy with those win ratios. 20 most kills, 2,944. Not giving it to you. You didn't reach a god tier. You didn't earn it yet. Gotta earn it. 779 average damage, so really good average damage though. And then 7.55 KD, so that's impressive as well. I have no doubt you'll make that 3,000 based on everything else that you have. And then Shadow, let's see what you got. Last player on Stardom here on this slot team. We got 132 wins, 430 matches played, and we are not going to be able to finish that one. What tier are you? Hello, says Naked Gaia. Femina Bellator. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. What tier am I? I think I'm Crown 4 or 5. I don't really go for like, I'm not going for Conquer myself. I love just playing the game to play the game. And in Scrims, I play like you know, I'm trying to win that thing. But like when it comes to classic mode, I'm not really attempting the conquer level. It's not what I'm trying to do. Yep, alright, so we're gonna get this one started very soon, and let me get myself in perfect order. Thank you for the follow, Femin Belader. I think I got that right. Appreciate it. Alright. Let's see what we got here for this match as well. Alright. Playing line is, if I can get my cursor up. There we go. Is really west side, so I don't think a lot of teams are going to be able to even go east. Usually you can go anywhere on any plane line, but this is, I think it would be impossible to get to Camp Bravo, Kampong, or Lakawi. I think that's how I pronounce it. You might see a lot of teams go to boot camp though, obviously hot dropping it, but we'll see. Here are the teams that are hot dropping to boot camp. Looks like there might be a few together here. Nope, they're leaving that spot actually. So there's only a few hot droppers here to boot camp. Maybe 3 teams, which is still a lot, but 3 teams appear to be going over here. Team 15 apparently going to the main building, and you have Trent. That's the team name here, Trent, going to the southwest side of boot camp. So that is War Gods in front in the main building, and Trent here in the west, or yeah, the west side. So those are the only 2 teams that stop by here. They are getting knocks in that distance. Well done. So bot did have to get picked up. Trent shooting back far distance. Not getting hits though, apparently. So War Gods only have 3 people. So that's a disadvantage from the start. They have the main building, which usually has the best loot, so that might be able to even things off. They can get the loot that they need to shoot back and be able to kind of overcome Trent and the rest of them to with more superior loot. Could be, but Trent is really making their rounds here. They're going to a lot of the places, trying to get as much loot as they possibly can before battling it. Pergio looks like he's hurting, but staying alive for the most part. So they're kind of getting surrounded, interesting enough, by Trent, as War Gods are trying to look around. Looks like he has a QBU with a 4x scope, not bad. You might want an AR though in this situation, because they're not that far. Even having a red dot looking through those windows is certainly close enough to make those shots, depending on what AR you have though. AKM might be a little difficult, but it's possible, especially with the iron sight or hollow. Here we have Steven John, QBU 4x. I don't know if that was the same person we just saw, or we might have 2 people. Ooh, Trent right there, shots fired. Getting a bit of him and definitely getting a good hit. So we'll see if he's making a push here. Very dangerous, but he's already got 1 hit. Trying to shoot around, lost a lot of health in the process, and lost a teammate too. Steven John closing the door behind him, making sure he doesn't get shot in the back, and almost loses it all. He's got to be very careful though, Steven John. I think he's going to try to heal here. Now he's going to hide it. I don't know if he even has heals, actually. Let's see what he does have. He has heals. He can use them. I'm surprised he's not using that right now. He needs to utilize the time he's got, and heals would be very important. And look at the health on Pergio. He's going to heal himself to make sure he can continue the battle without getting knocked with 1 shot. Steven John does get healed up. So Trent, War Gods lost a player, so now they only have 2 people with Clint and Steven. Does he see Clint Abyss in the distance? Inside! Gets the knock though on Team 17. So that was a huge win for them. The War Gods could have been knocked down to 1 more person, but they were able to hold on just a little bit longer. It's going to be tough though for them to win. I don't really foresee War Gods winning this, but I would love to see them overcome the odds. More shots fired. In the second floor they are, shooting back and forth. They move to the outside, coming back in. One's on the outside, so far on the outside, going to the first floor, shots fired, and was able to take him out. Pergio is completely thirsted too. Nobody's coming after him right now. And knocked on team 17. Another one. War God continue their onslaught. And another one knocked out. Is that it? Did War Gods just completely squad wipe with just 2 people? I think they just did. Congratulations to War Gods. Well done. Missed that last one, but you guys did really good on 2 of them. And we're able to do really well. So keep it up, guys. It's going to be tough for you guys going forward, but I believe you guys can do it. You guys overcome this side, you can do it again. STK, we got Midnight Bullet, Spectre, and again, I can't pronounce that, but they are close to another team in the distance with RDM, the hosts for this tonight's evening scrim. We'll see if they can push Team 16. They're both by the warehouse, just on opposite ends. Oh no, Sean should get it back. RDM, Midnight is knocked. Monster was knocked, but was able to, it should be able to get picked up. Spectre is knocked, and really hurting bad is Bullet. He's going to probably go for the revival first before moving. There's Baron. Shots fired to finish him off. So now he cannot heal his teammate anymore. Sean's right there. Shots fired on him as well, and look at the health on him. Looks like he's getting shot from the distance too. Has to rush into the house where there's already people. Gets completely thirsted too. I don't think that's it for them. I think that was a thirst. As you can see, Sean is hurting, getting knocked. That was a long distance away. I think that was from here. Let's see what you guys are looking at. He's got a 3 times scope. This is Echo Hero. They lost Church, but they have everybody else still in play. How do we donate? Says DN1 Sassy My Ass. Well, you can do it in bits. I would appreciate that on Twitch or on Omlet. Just buff me. I would appreciate that too. Thank you so much for asking. Says UI? Says Femina Belater. I don't know what UI is, but thank you for being here. Thank you. And thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it. I just don't know what you mean. If you can explain, that would help. Oh boy. Alright, so they see each other. Team 3 here with a ton of different people. I don't even know what team tag this is. It's the first time I've been seeing them tonight. But they're facing up against Y2K. And down goes one of the members on Team 3. And getting thirsted as well. No remorse on Burger. Or from Burger. So Y2K still has all 4. They were able to get a thirst, really bringing down the odds as Icy's only one left on his team. I wouldn't be surprised if he backs off, but he's really going for it. He's kind of figuring out what to do. He's trying to figure out how to attack. He does get more hits, but Shade was ready for it as they both pretty much hit each other pretty evenly there. QBU, the snipe work, does not get any rapid fire hits there. Icy playing dangerously. I don't think he's gonna. His odds are way down from a mathematical standpoint, but I would love to see him overcome, just like we saw earlier with 2 members on War Gods. And down he goes pretty quickly, jumps up and then lies back down. So Y2K with the win. Well done, and thank you for the follow if you're following me. Oh, the bits. Thank you, DN1 Sassy My Ass with 100 bits. Thank you. Really do appreciate that. I know you were asking before how to do it, and there you go. If you guys continue to donate to me, I would really love it. And I definitely want to see you guys chat it up in the chat, because the more people chat in this, the more people who stay active in this, the more people will come. And if you want more people to come watch your team, that might be something you want to do. So just stay active, guys. Very important in order to make this bigger and bigger, and that helps me a lot too, so I would really appreciate it myself. So here's Haters Pink. He's trying to stay hidden for now, and I don't know if anyone's coming up. Yes, they are. And Pink able to overcome one player, but not everybody else who was ready to go. That's a great thing about what teams can do. They might have not even known that Pink was here, but they were so close to each other that he couldn't even have time to thirst chew. And so now they can keep everyone going and stay alive. So well done, staying together, teamwork, very important obviously when you're working in a squad scrim like this. A lot of good teams out there, you never know what teams try. These are two teams, yes they are. I thought it was all one team for a second, then I was looking at them like, no, those are two different shades. Team 20, oh my god, look how close he is. I think he's lying down, so he's not up, if anyone doesn't know that. It only looks like he's up, but if you ever, oh my, what? What? What is... So he wasn't standing up, right? So he was lying down. If anyone has died and spectated another person who's prone, sometimes you think he's standing, but he's not. Have you ever felt that way? That's what was happening here with our view. He was standing. I mean, he was laying down. He's prone. But I thought it was completely funny that he literally stopped right there. And I don't know if he was just waiting to see what he would do. But that was really funny. All right, so anyway, we're going to switch it up here as Team 13 is right next to another team as well. Dana, just when we got over here, you couldn't even give me time to introduce you guys. Dana gets taken out on Envious. Envious is out of the match this time around. And we have NEW getting the win there. What team is this? This is Team 9. I know they're all NEW this time. There was another one that had a different tag. Team 9 is New England Whalers. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Sorry, I didn't put 2 and 2 together. The New England Whalers are NEW. Alright, so we have... Where are we going to go with this? Where do we want to go with this? We can take a look at different teams. No one's battling it quite yet. The zone is getting closed up. Team 2 is going to have to cross over the river. This is Y2K. This is Shade. Burger Tan, I believe. Burger Teo. Let me just go over to you. Makes it easier to read. Burger Tay. One or the other. M and Smoke. Again, if anyone hears me mispronounce a team player, just come over to me. Tell me what it is, and I'll try to do my best to pronounce it right going forward. I'm not going to make any promises, but that'll be what I try and attempt anyway. So they have to cross the river, and that's what it looks like Burger is going to do right now. Let's see what War Gods, they have, again, they had 2 people. They did get a squad wipe with all 4, just 2 of them, when God Sin got taken out. Or is that God Osin? And then let's take a look at Team 25 as they're sort of getting close to another team, but not quite yet. Oh, they see a drop. Here's Night 9. This is Team 25, so I believe this is silver, if I'm not mistaken. Either gold or silver. There's both of them in the match. One on Team 25, one on Team 24. Take a look at Team 6 and 7. They have a drop right next to them too, and I'm wondering if both of them are going to go for it. UKW. I don't think he was shooting at anything in particular. It looks like he was shooting at something inside the house. Team 6, being extra confident, was shooting across the way. Looks like Alex is trying to do it with a bolt action M24. Unless that's an AWM, actually. Could be an AW. I always mix up the two and I can see it. But Alex is right there. Yank this, trying to get some shots on Jack. Or Jaka? And Alex is going to try to come around and help out as well. Let's take a look. This is Juke. Juke? A fancy way of saying Juke. Here's Life. Got 3 times scope. The more he peeks, they're right there. Looks like one of the players is trying to rotate all the way to the right. There's Alex. Could he get a hit on life? Very much if he doesn't pay attention to that right side. He's so close to peeking. I think Alex was just about to peek again, and then he goes down the hill on his right now, so he's way beyond the pale here. We'll see what Alex is trying to do. As you also see the young warriors coming up from the right as well. Just gotta be careful for D&D's sake that they don't get pushed by that right side. Thank you again, and thank you Rogue for posting the Discord. Hit that Discord link, guys. Brings you over to where you can register for this event. DN1 Sassy My Ass posting another 200 bits. Thank you so much, Sassy. Really do appreciate it. All right. Can I play with you, says Dank Memes 08. This is a registered event, so if you want to compete in this, you have to register to compete. If you'd like to play with me individually, I would love to. You just gotta let me know who you are in PUBG and send me a friend invite. Obviously, I'm Naked H Crusader. Same thing as you see on Omlet, as that's where it seems like you were writing this from. So yeah. Looks like shots are finally being fired from the young warriors onto D&D. And D&D has another team to worry about right next to them. Looks like Chu is going to try to heal up. Thank you for another bits. I will definitely figure out how much and all that and who from in just a second. More shots. D&D Alex might be doing some work, but oh, police definitely not doing as well as he's knocked and thirsted, it seems. Yank this, going for the grenade. Nope, gonna switch it back. Coco and Chu is right there on the right. Coco is knocked. Looks like they might be able to get a grenade perfect for this situation. Does it make contact? Coco not knocked out from it. Pushing over is Yank this in the smoke. That's where they are. Both of them gets completely taken out, and I think they were able to squad wipe it. So well done for D&D. They got a little bit surprised by the team, the Young Warriors, but the Young Warriors could not overcome against D&D. More shots on this side. Night 9 against Team 7, so close to them as well. Drop, going for the drop hit. Looks like Jack Boy all the way over there. Hits once, but not twice. He's got to be careful though. His shots are being heard around the area. Team 7 up here. UKW. Brian going for the heals. Does get back to 75%. And so does Natsu. Night 9 still inside. Let's cheer these boys on, Chief. Yes. Let's go, guys. And down goes Brian. Brian gets down. It's going to be a little bit difficult, though, for Natsu to get the revival. Interesting enough, that's what he's attempting to do. It is kind of tough for Night 9 to come up the hill and kind of battle it. They don't know how many people are back here. They know exactly that there's 2 probably behind this rock. But besides that, they're not sure where the other 2 would be. Obviously, squads come in 4s. You gotta predict that each team has 4 at all times, unless you get the knock yourselves. They continue to take down that side, and then 2 of them are knocked on the left. Oops, sorry about that. And so they're gonna kind of hold back. They're not pushing that up, but they don't really need to anyway either. Life trying to shoot as well, part of UKW, but he is by himself now as the rest of his teammates were completely taken out. He's going to go more into the middle of the circle and probably going to hide it out when he gets into the new zone. A lot of teams getting killed, hurt badly. Trying to figure out where to go, honestly. Team 1 has Cyber, who's knocked. First aid, Alicia is going for that to himself. D&D's Universe gets completely thirsted and knocked and thirsted. D&D still has players up. And also a player that's down. It looks like Yank this is going for the revival. You see there in the middle of our screen. Does get the revival in. Havoc is still there to give the rest of his team some backup. Let's take a look at Night 9. They are nowhere near anybody else. It looks like they're getting the loot that they well deserve for the win here. But they need to move in fast because that blue zone will be closing in pretty quickly as they are on the far end of it. Team 5, Reigns, Stardom with AKM, Shadow, and obviously Reigns. Flix was taken out. Go Night 9 says underrated trigger. There was There we go. Let's go. This chat. Curse lit, curse lit, curse lit. What's up, Sassy? Yes, guys, thank you. Appreciate that. Make sure, guys, if you guys want this to be on everybody's stream, that's the way to do it. You gotta be active. Look at grenades being thrown. Will it hit? No, it won't. Night9's doing is getting into trouble here. I think the blue zone did most of the work though, because they weren't really near anybody. Oh no, Unknown. Unknown got blasted. The blue zone's overcoming him now. He's trying to get the heal in on time. There he goes. He's got the full med kit. Shoots back at Life, and he's gonna make a run for it now. He's good to go though, unless Life can see out that window. He smoked himself though, so now that gives time for Unknown to heal here if he even wants to. Team 25. Take a look at this Night9 team with Snowy and Jackboy. Looks like some shots in the distance there. Take a look at Team 10. Here's Echo. Echo looking into the main place where both two teams are in. Sent to lobby, Stardom. And a knocked player here on their left, as I think Night9 was the culprit. You have a Scout here. Snowy's knocked on that side. Jackboy is now left by himself. Going for the revival. This should be a fine spot to do it, I think. No smokes though, makes it a little more difficult. The Youngins still alive. They won the first match and they're ready for more. They want some more kills. They only have 3. I think they're aching for it. But they don't really need all the kills they can get. They really need is to hold their #1 spot. As long as they can do that, they'd be happy campers, I believe. Alex was knocked. His teammates are close, but oh, we just had one knocked out. I think Universe Night9 was just completely taken out, and the rest of his team is as well because, well, they're no longer here. Havoc getting knocked on D&D. So now 2 members from D&D are knocked. Yank this, apparently going for the revival. Should be able to help out Alex. Not sure about Havoc, though. Team 10. Scout in the blue trying to get in. Shots fired behind the tree, though. That's not that big. Biscuit, can you hang in there? Tough spot to be in, and you are getting hit on the side, and that is it for Team 10. Echo out of the match. Youngins and Stardom has not needed to move for a while, but now they finally will have to, as the circle will move to the main, with the open field over here on the left. Yank this, going for the revival on Havoc. Does get it done. Well done, though. And Alex is still up there. So D&D did not look good for a lot of that time. Both Havoc and Alex were knocked, but Yank this was able to go for the revival on both. And now you have members pushing here on Star. They get the thirst there on the left. Shots fired there too. Reigns is trying to hang on. He might be cutting around. Derp right there. Not taking, I don't know if he was taking shots or what, but it didn't seem like a target. And way to go for the Youngins. The Youngins had a hard time pushing this house, and then they finally were able to overcome it. I don't know if they have the edge. Is the edge of this house in? I think it will be. Yeet is it right there. Stands waiting for oh, and they shoot from the distance. Havoc from D&D is not going to let them do what they want to do in this house just because they say so. Havoc going to throw a grenade inside. Will it make contact? Misses it, and that would have definitely been it, but they are still in a tough spot. Look at this. It's going to be so difficult to get to them. Grenades probably be thrown in there. Alex is going to take a hit, though, just so he can make it over. But that was a mistake. Yeet is going to try to run out now. Comes out. No way. Youngins win it again. They were in such a terrible position, but they were able to overcome. Huge moves from Yeet with 5, 3 from Derp, and 1 from Stan. That's a team total of 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Almost double digits, but they don't really need it at this point. Another win on the books for them. D&D, tremendous job. A lot of kills. They just could not overcome that last hurdle for the Youngins. They get 5 for Alex. Havoc with a nice 4 and 2 from Universe. Yank this, though, as a hero, getting all the revivals in play. That is a team total, though, of 11. Double digits. Well done. Stardom. Nice shot from you guys as well. You guys were in our view for a while because you guys kept getting into battles. Reigns with 5, 3 from Shadow, 1 from Flicks. That's a team total 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Echo, nice job. Hero and Alchemist with 3 and 4 apiece, and 1 apiece from everybody else. You guys had a team total of 9. Night 9 was 0, getting 5th place. The other Night 9 team getting a few kills here was 6, 7, 8. Sent to lobby with 2. UKW with 0. New England Whalers, nice job from J2OO Bomb with 6. Dabs with 4, so 2 with Ravens. So that's a team total of 12. I think that might be the most out of any team. War Gods, you guys were in our view as well for a while. Stephen John, well done with 4. 1 from Clint Abyss. You guys had that nice squad wipe at boot camp. Y2K with 3. Nice job. Young Warriors with 1 kill from Police. DN1 with 0. Envious with 0. STK with 0. VR with 5. Nice job. Exotic. Yep. Pink with 0. Icy, Pump, and you're making this really difficult for me, aren't you? EFIATLON or TI. Tion. I think I butchered that, but 0 kills there. RDM with 3. Stardom with 1. Trent with 1. RDM with 0. And MF or Mafia with 0. All right, thank you guys for being a little bit more active. I love to see that. Appreciate it. I really do. I hope you guys get more and more active in these matches, especially in between. I would love to see who you guys think is going to win. Are you going to let the youngins take over once again? They have won. That's all I've been seeing lately is youngins winning over and over. You guys going to continue to let that happen? I hope not. I hope someone goes straight after them. Larry B says, let's go, guys. WGGOD. Let's see. WG, so War Gods, Osiris says, let's go, War Gods. Let's go. Hate it too low. Mutant, I hate that gun. The Mutant's the worst. Mutant's the worst gun. I hate it even as a sniper. I hate that as a sniper. I feel like it's just doesn't feel right. I would much rather have the M16 as a sniper than the Mutant. They act very similarly, obviously, but and you would think with the 7 ammo it would be better. I'm not even sure if it's better. Statistically, is it better? You guys can let me know. Does this video get saved on Twitch after you're done streaming? Says DN1 Sassy My Ass. Yes, it does. It gets saved on Twitch and on YouTube. Twitch is probably easier to get clips though, and for sure, if anyone wants to like save what they've done, post it even, you guys can certainly use the content that is created here to do that. I would definitely appreciate if you can tag me into it, wherever you're going to post it, if possible. All right. This time I am not in a player slot. I put myself outside into spectator mode, and yeah, a lot better this time around. Okay, so we got 21 now in the room. As you know, the room is open, so hit up the room. Make sure to get in as soon as possible. Cannot stress it enough. You don't want the system to kick you sometime before the game starts, and then you not having enough time to get right back into it. So make sure to head in right now. All right. All right, thank you guys for being so active. DN1 Sassy My Ass, thank you for the bits hitting. Oh, Rogue hitting it with the 500. Sorry, I kind of missed these. 500 bits from you. Sassy My Ass going for the 300. Are we going to have a bit war? I would love to see that. It doesn't have to be done, but I definitely appreciate it. Unarmed Guitar, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Testing Django, thank you for the follow. And all right, I think we got everyone covered. Does this video? Yes, it does. Let's go, guys. All right, yeah, we're all good to go now. Who should we take a look at? So we're gonna take a look at a team. As long as it's full. Full teams is what we're gonna take a look at. D&D. Take a look at D&D. They got all their players in. We got this is Death and Destruction. A very veteran team. We've seen them compete before. Yeah, let's take a look. Universe. 51 wins, 257 matches, so it's 19% win ratio, 49% top 10. A 5.53 KD, 25 most kills, 3,350 is your highest damage, and 779. I assume you're a hot dropper because your win ratio isn't that crazy high compared to the damage you're putting onto these players. 779, really impressive, and obviously that god tier over 3,000 highest damage. Really like seeing that. 25, you're pretty much killing quarter of the room in one game. Very impressive. And obviously 5.5 doesn't get much better than that. We'll see what your teammates got. Alex, you guys got second place, by the way. D&D got second place last time against trying to face up against the youngins, could not overcome them, which is kind of surprising. They were kind of stuck in that corner. It was like, oh, they were in the position. They were in the position of power, and I think they just felt too aggressive. They just wanted to finish them off. What they should have really done, obviously, is wait it out. But they didn't do that. Instead, they got taken out one by one until only one player was left inside the circle. But at that point, it was kind of difficult. Alright, so we got 90 wins, 290 matches played, 31% win ratio, really good, 67% top 10, 19 most kills, and an amazing 3,248 highest damage, 846 as your average damage, and 7.2 as your KD. A little bit better than your teammates all the way around. Definitely hitting that 3,000 highest damage point, so god tier, congrats. 846 as your average. I always say anything above 500 is good, so 800 is amazing. Well done. I've seen a few people with that 800, and I'm just super impressed. 31 win ratio. Anything above 20, 25 is good, so hitting 30, and we've even seen 40 is kind of crazy. So congrats to you all around in your classic matches. Let's take a look at Havoc. You have a 30 wins and 194 matches played, so that's 15% on the win ratio. Top 10 being 50, exactly 50%. Most kills is 16, highest damage is 2,100, and the average damage is 622. Not as high as your teammates, but again, average damage is what I pay attention to the most, and you have over 500, so good. Excuse me. So that's really good. So all around, pretty good. And then the last member on D&D is Yank This. Let's take a look at your stats. 111 matches, over 421 matches played, so that's 26% on the win ratio, top 10 being 58. Most kills, 24, and high damage of, that is pretty high, 3,561. Average damage is 922 with a 7.49 KD, so all around, one of the most impressive stats I've seen today, with 900 average damage, almost reaching 1,000. I've only seen 1,000 twice before, so anyone who reaches that would be insanely good. 922, obviously, pretty damn good. I have highest damage, 3,500, hitting that god tier level. And what else we got? 7.49 as your KD. When you fall between your average damage and your win ratio, your KD better be high, and it is, so 7.49, not too shabby. So that's D&D for you. It's not very confusing why they got second place, as their stats kind of show how well they can be. But let's take a look at some other teams, shall we? Let's take a look at NEW, the New England Whalers. Golden Spring Boney says, hello to you. Thank you for joining in. I'm on a delay, guys, so if you guys don't hear from me, I'm sorry. The delay is there to prevent people from stream sniping and utilizing what I see as a camera in the sky for people who are playing. So that's the point of me being on a delay. So I will try to respond to every one of you people, respond to every one of you guys in the chat. That's what I want to do. You guys are great. Thank you guys for being here. Exclusive. Let's take a look at you first. Part of the New England Whalers. 2.73 KD, only a few wins. So let's see, because you don't have many matches. Do FPP or TPP? Certainly not TPP. Maybe previous seasons, so we have a bigger sample size. All right, this is probably what we're gonna get the best of. So we got 26 wins, 96 matches played. That's an even 27% win ratio, 50% top 10, 15 most kills, 1,960 highest damage, 459 average damage. So all around, I think this is pretty average. for a comp player. Maybe a little lower than that. With the win ratio is pretty above average, I believe. The average damage, I think you want to get that a little higher, especially over 500. I think that's pretty good. Highest damage, pretty good all around. I think those most kills, highest damage, I think that's pretty average for a comp player. And not to say, so where I put this is average comp player, but definitely above average when it comes to any regular player off the street. So comp players always put at a higher degree level. So 3.55 KD, I'm sure you're going to want to get that up. But overall, not too bad. It's, compared to what we've seen today, it has been pretty crazy. Like, that's not normal, what we see in rooms. So that's just what goes to show what RDM is able to bring some really good teams into one match. Raven, let's take a look at you. A lot more matches in this current season on FPP. 74 wins, 230 matches played. And this is what we usually see so far today. Not what we usually see normally, but today has been crazy. 32% win ratio, 66% top 10, 17 most kills, 2,935. So close, but I'm not giving to you. I don't give anybody that 3,000 God tier level unless they've gotten it. But you are close. 684 average damage, 5.55 KD. So these are really good. It's not really a lot you need to capitalize on. You're already winning a lot. And so your damage is pretty damn good, over 500. So congrats and keep it going. That's all I got to say. J-Tomb Bomb. Now, again, if I'm mispronouncing that, which I have a complete understanding that I am, I'm 95% sure I am. Let me know how to actually pronounce your name. 36 wins, 174 matches played, so that's 20%. 55% top 10. 20 most kills, 3,110. That came out of nowhere. I didn't expect that with such a low sample size. It would be difficult to do it with that low sample size, actually. And you were able to do it pretty quickly. 613 as your average damage and 4.73 KD. So God tier high damage. Well done. 613, not too bad, getting above 500. And 4.73, not bad for a KD. So really good, obviously, on damage. That's what I like to see the most, and you are doing well there in that department. Dabs, let's take a look at you. 64 wins on 174 matches, so 36% win ratio, 66% top 10. Woo-wee! Let me just take a look here. Most kills, more than a quarter of the room at 27, and highest damage so close to 4,000, blowing 3,000 out of the water. So I don't know, I've asked this before, I don't know what would be above God tier. I don't know what I would call people who get above 4,000. I haven't thought of a word. I don't know what is technically would be above God tier, but hell, that's what that is. All right, who is gonna take this one? Someone's gotta beat the youngins. Yes, DN1 sassy my ass. I've been saying this from the beginning. They've won what I've been streaming the last from Saturday and today. They won 4 matches, right? We've had 5 matches, so 2 here, and I had 3 for the Vapor Pro Scrims. They won 2 in the Vapor Pro Scrims, and they've won 1 here. Oh, they won 2 here, so they've won 4 total for me anyway. This week, I guess we include Saturday as this week, and then they came in second. They came in second the other game in the Vapor Pro Scrims. So someone needs to take them out. Someone needs to do it. I don't know who it's gonna be. Wait, did they? Sorry if I'm no, they didn't win. They didn't win the last match in the Vapor Pro Scrims. I'm miscalculating that, but they came in like 3rd, I think, or 4th. Anyway, they've been doing really well. They got 1st place total in the Vapor Pro Scrims. So someone's got to take them down a notch, or else they're gonna get a big head, overly confident, and think they can just overrun everybody. I have this, but I cannot get in because I say download. Oh, you downloaded it. Don't download. Before I actually get into the game, let me get everything situated. Don't want to make sure you guys are perfect. Don't want to miss it. All right. And there. So you say downloaded because Wi-Fi, unbelievable. Golden Spring Bonnie, don't do that. So yeah, this is gonna be the last match, so it's not gonna be a problem going forward. Obviously, you can download the map now if you aren't playing. So here we go. Drops all the way in the north side, going from to the east. So or I guess that's the way for you guys to the east. And it's gonna be real tough to get to anything south of the toward military base or Novo. Everything else sort of in play. I don't think Primorsk is still out actually, and Milta might be out as well. But there's a lot of places. Pachiki School, Georgia Pole, Zarki even, as you see, sent to lobbies going there. Severny is there, but no one's going there in play, and Kameshki is a possibility as well. Let's take a look here. We have a few teams dropped to South George. Interestingly enough, usually you don't see a lot of teams go here, as everything's rendering in. Just give that a sec. I think it has to calculate people and the area, so just let that be. It'll come in just a second. It looks like one of the members from VR got hit hard, and it looks like Nitro's going to try to get to the roof. Not sure what they're going to try here. Shotgun shots as well. STK in danger. But no, they got the shotgun shots ready to go. Look at that. Huge moves from STK. And VR Trevibot is trying to get response hits, but he's not going to get a knock, as they did get Spectre actually. So we'll see if that can capitalize on. But they lost 2 players just like that. Nitro is stuck back there on VR, and they're going to get healed up here. Oh, nice job getting a knock there. Not sure what he's going to try next. He's going to jump out this side. He's going to look over. He's not afraid to go in for it. There's a few people knocked in there. It might be best to do whatever he needs to do now, but prevent them from getting revivals. As you see, Bullet just got revived. And so it's either leave or stay. I mean, you're going to stay. You're really going to let them do what they want to do and heal up. So time is of the essence right now. Looks like they got more heals in, more revivals in. Shots fired on this side from VR. Nitro's downed. I wonder if he's gonna get thirsted. No, he won't, because Raven is downed and out. And looks like thirsted as well. Midnight going for that one as well. STK. STK going strong here. So Team 23 has, here's a Trevibot, but he's getting right to RDM, and that was a problem. I don't think he realized there was a whole different team around. And so, yeah, Team 3 though, here we go. This team I haven't seen play before other than the last match, and they kind of fit themselves in here. 75 people alive now, so we must have hit 80 or something maybe before, maybe a little bit more than that. Take a look at Team 5. There's one of the Stardom Esports teams. Supreme. Let's see what you see. Do you see them up there? You're trying to get up high. Looks like you have a teammate up here as well. Iron sighting it. Not the greatest way to perch. You know, you do want to have a scope if you're going to shoot from this distance. You have Reigns. Trying to find more loot. Are they going on top? If they go on top of the crates, there will be seen from the people higher up. Flix is going to go in the crate there. Pump is up there. Supreme Godly is up there. And Icy as well has their own perch. So they have to be careful. They go up on top of crates. Does he see him? Maybe he heard a shot up there. Icy's on that far side. Can he see him? There's another question. I don't think he can. So they have a teammate with Shadow. Far along. A little bit closer, but a little far away still than the rest. They do get Pump. Where was Pump? Oh, Pump jumped to the ground. He hurt himself. I think he might have just hurt himself in general. But I think those shots actually did a number on him as well. So interesting battle here. I'm just trying to check to see if we should go somewhere else. But it does seem like this is the place to be. Star AKM is knocked. Icy gets gets knocked, and it's gonna be very tough for him to get revived as none of his teammates are really close by. AKM is trying to cut all the way back, hoping not to get thirsted in the process. Nice job returning that favor there, as Reigns was able to shoot with a peeking move there. Always want to peek when you're able to shoot. If you're able to do that, it does help out your chances. Hard to get headshots, and your head's over here on the other side. Icy drops down, trying to get behind stuff and get to his teammates at the same time. Pump. I guess he's the one that's going to go for the revival. Will someone finish off Icy as he's crossing? Doesn't seem like it. Should be able to get the pump. I'm surprised that was let happen. Gets knocked by Stardom. Gets the thirst there. Pump and Icy are badly hurt. And Pump gets knocked. Icy's the only one left on the far side. He's going to use some pain meds and probably not go too far into engagement here. And that'd be very difficult to do. Haters Pink just tries to say hello, but does not get a warm welcome as he's knocked down. She will need to get picked up, but look how far his teammates is. Shinka's the only one. They're working a two-man squad, and Shinka, she's going to back off as well. There's no way she's going to cross over. I'd be very impressed if she does make it to the revival, but that'll be too difficult, I think. I'm trying to change perspectives. Will it let me? There you go. STK bullet. I'm trying to figure out what's going on here. STK is going to get the revival, and I guess they just won the battle. Hard to say what happened. Trying to figure it out myself. But they'll take this spot for themselves. And it looks like Team 5 was able to take out another member. Not just from Haters, but the finishing touch on another team that was in the area. All right, let's zoom out so we can have a... yeah, okay, let's go to Yaz. Yaz looks like a popular spot. You got Slayer, we got Night 9 with Echo, Fox, Unknown, and Royal Toxic. Royal Toxic is going to go for the revival. And let's take a look. Here's the Young Warriors, as they too are going for the revival as well. And they just do that right now. Zerx got picked up. And it looks like they're pretty even as far as player numbers are concerned. Coco trying to shoot. Looks like he took more of the hits though. So there's a lot of cover in Yasnaya, making it difficult to make a real big push. Looks like RDM Hunter and Echo, one got ran over. What is going on? So someone got ran over here. And Echo is getting badly taken out. I don't know what's happening yet. It looks like they're going to... And RDM got taken out completely. I wish I was able to see everything rendered in, but that won't be the case. Someone ran over somebody, and then it caused a major firefight, and Echo was the one that lasted. Looks like a teammate's coming in and say, hey, what happened? Well, that's what happened. RDM was taken out. Let's go back over to Yaz, we saw earlier. Gunshots between two teams at Night 9 and the Young Warriors. Ismailer, thank you for joining in and for the follow. VR is venue, venue. Oh, venue or venue? Venue rated. Venue rated. Again, I think you're I definitely appreciate Sassy My Ass for helping me. If I'm still saying it wrong, well, there may just be no hope for me yet. Yeah, it looks like the Young Warriors Zerx is going for the revival. Somebody else cheer this man and give him some bits. Thank you so much, Sassy My Ass. Roy Man stands happy. Thank you so much for being here. Just wiped the squad who landed with us. So it looks like the young'uns are still at it. They're not done. Don't threaten me with a good time. We only drop Pachinki. They only drop Pachinki. That's what they've only done. They haven't even left Pachinki. They're just waiting for more people to come around. Here's the haters. They lost a player with pink, and not looking great as Shinka's getting pretty much surrounded. I don't even know if she knows there's people around. D&D is a culprit too. No team to slouch on either. Shinka's going to be in a lot of trouble. Universe has eyes on Shinka. Drops down. Getting shot at. Loses a bunch of health. Going to try to survive this though. It's going to be impressive. That won't do though. There you go. D&D. Another squad taken out. 1 kill though for them this time around. So far at least. Let's see if they can continue with more kills. Take a look at Team 21. STK might have eyes on Team 5. He's 6 times scope. Yeah, 6 times. Auto firing against Stardom. And it looks like Bullet took a hit. A strong hit. And look at his health. Almost down to 0. Midnight gets knocked. And they have only this tiny sliver of cover. I don't know how you're living. It's a little bit like the Matrix. As Bullet's gonna let bullets fly over. Not long enough though. And it is taken completely out. And that was caused by Stardom, who's been doing a really good job here at crates. How many kills you guys got? You guys got a few. 7 now. Not too shabby. What do we got here now? Team 4. 4 is driving toward some other teams. Oh, this is Youngins. I wouldn't be surprised if Youngins are just going around trying to find people. Last time what they did was they told everybody, like this is a different scrim, they told everybody that they were going to go to Pachinki and they were willing to take the challenge anywhere. And so they just pretty much waited at Pachinki. And nobody really came over to Pachinki to challenge them. So it looks like they're gonna kind of drive around. Gotta do their own thing, loot up. Or maybe find some other people eventually. What else do we have here? A lot of teams are staying at the edges. It's very surprising this time. Look at all the people. There's not a lot of people left. We had a lot of action early. A lot of teams trying to get kills early. That's why we have a lot of teams that are not alive anymore. And so this circle is going to close, but a lot of people can just stay hidden if they want. I don't know if they want to though. There's only 50 people alive. So we had pretty much 30 people already taken out. And we're not halfway through this match, I believe. So here's the War Gods. Looks like they're driving to Pachinki. And there is a team around. There's Trent on the left of our screen right now. And they're passing right by them. I don't know if they're going to stop here. They hit the barricades. They're getting shot at right now. Clint Abyss taking 50% of his health down and looks like completely knocked right now. Another member gets taken out on War Gods. This was a terrible place to stop. Clint Abyss, though, gets the return favor. And there you go, finishing it up. As the War Gods could not last when they just stopped right here. They kept getting shot after over and over. And eventually, something had to give. So Trent, well done with the squad wipe. Let's take a look at these two teams that are driving right next to each other. We have Night 9, and someone's going to be on their left. Now, on the minimap, you can't really tell, but you can sort of maybe see it. There's another team that's kind of going along parallel with them. A little bit on... Well, this team's left. I guess they're not following along any much longer. No, there they go. Team 24, one of the other members are right next to them. And they are backing off as well. I think they see them. There you have it. In the middle of our screen, you can see their names tags with Stardom. Wonder if they're going to go after him. Switch it up. This is what Stardom sees. And they're passing by another team. This is crazy. Now, Anarchy and... Oh, no. So they don't have people to shoot out of their cars, so they don't want to get into a chase. The other teams, though, should want to. Team 19 might make a stop here. They want to find a place to stop quickly, or they want to keep going. Looks like they're going to keep going. And they're skidding out. I don't think that's what he wants to do. Anarchy taking some shots from Team 9. Looks like he's going to be able to drive off. The buggy is probably the best, I was going to say weapon, which doesn't make sense. Best vehicle to take as a solo player because it makes it really hard to get shot in the back. and it's kind of easier to control as well, going over hills and stuff. Let's zoom in on this new circle as it's getting a little cramped now at Pachinki, actually, and everywhere around it. Looks like Storm's still driving off away from where other players are at the moment. Take a look at Team 6, because they're driving in the direction of Stardom and all those buggies. And it looks like they're also taking some shots, but nothing too shabby. There's Stardom right in front of us. I think they took the big mountain. It looks like they wanted D&D is going to take this small one. Oops, sorry. There we go. Let's see where they go. They're going all the way. I'm trying to hit them. There we go. They're heading over to Stardom, right next to them, actually. They're going to stop here. They're going to stop here as well. So we should have an engagement between the two teams. I wonder if Anarchy and both Stardom players are going to be staying hidden, not making a single move. There's a car up here. I'm sure he's telling his teammate that there's a car up here, man. That's not where a car should be. Malukas shooting back. He does get a hit on Alex, but more hits on Malukas. Nice knock on Havoc and gets the Thirst as well. D&D still has other players. Anarchy's knocked, so only Malukas is up, and that will be it. D&D, though, losing a player, getting 2 kills, though, in the process. I guess they'll take him. Not sure if they're happy about it. Those odds are going to make it a little bit more difficult to win it all at the end. You'd love to have all 4 of your players still up, but I guess it's better than not having anybody up at all. Let's take a look at Stardom now, as they're another Stardom team, as they're heading over to Team 17. I have one member knocked back here at the 3-story building. But again, Trent over here, they got the squad wipe on War Gods. They'll try it again with another team. Stardom, though, gets a revival behind the 3-story building. I don't know where everyone else is. There we have Shadow, hurt badly. And what? How did you... What? I thought he was right here. I don't see his crate, though. I thought he was inside. I guess he was knocked when we... yeah, he was knocked back here. I guess time just took its toll and took him out. I thought he was up, but I guess not. So now we have Reigns and AKM together trying to do it all on their own. Now there are other players in the area, not just these two teams. Yeah, the youngins who finally stopped by the 3-story building, actually. Back at Pachinki they are. They started here and they want to finish here, apparently. So if you guys are watching, and you guys want to do well in competitions like this, a team you might want to follow are the youngins. They have won many, many times. This is a team that knows what they're doing. So keep an eye on what they're doing and figure out, you know, maybe that's something you want to do. And there we go. A knock from the youngins. Somebody with a suppressed shot was able to get one. Now, Purgio is going for the revival. I don't think the youngins can push so quickly where he won't be able to do this in time. And Team 5 is going to be back here sandwiching Trent. Team Trent. Let's see if Reigns tries to get to the roof. I think that's what he wants to do. He's going to try to get to the roof, get to that roof, and then possibly shoot down at Trent. Now they're going over here as well. They're getting a little too close now to Stardom, actually. And you probably hear all the footsteps from that side too. They don't want to get sandwiched, so this is a good move from them. They move out of the middle and get to the edge. So now they're no longer between two teams. Very smart move. But that is not good enough. Purgio gets knocked because of Stardom on the roofs. I don't think he foresaw that and was getting knocked. So Stardom now might make a push here. AKM, oh, on the roof over there, right there. You might get eyes on him, trying to shoot across the way, and does get him. Purgio, ooh, if he got on the ledge and got in the window, that would have been a lot of trouble. And that will be it. Nice job from Stardom. Executing that very well. They got a knock. They were able to get a little bit closer. When they did, they saw the opponent try to run. Did not let that happen. And then they were able to work together to finish off the last remaining member. So here's Dirt from the youngins. They probably heard all that and wondering where they are. And utilizing every window you can possibly use. Here's Derp. See what he does for the most part. Trying to get a view probably through that window. Let's see inside, and it looks like he's getting nothing. Constantly jumping so he can look through the window like a 4-year-old trying to reach for candy. Let's see what the other youngins are doing. So they don't know how far Stardom went, so they can't really just push without worry. They have to be worried because they know that there's somebody close by, but they don't know where anymore. Stardom really pushed back though. They went all the way to the edge of Pachinki. See, DN1 looks like their car is done for, and they're gonna leave it now. Looks like the church has a team, and Breezy's trying to go all the way back here, and I'm wondering if that'll work. It looks like he got shot in the pan. You heard the pan go off. Luckily, was able to survive. Now he only has a red dot. His other gun didn't have any scope whatsoever. Don't know what this was about. Breezy now, he has cover, but he can't really shoot back at Echo if he even tried to peek around. He could try the red dot, but the red dot I think is a little too far for this kind of engagement. Let's see if he continues to push backwards. Oh, he's getting shot. He needs to go back to the rock or somewhere else. And there he goes. Yes, he does. So he had to worry about Echo. He's kind of stuck there. Now, DN1 Miller is over here as well. Hopefully we'll have a view of what he sees in just a sec. It's just PUBG doing PUBG things. So let that be for a moment. There we go. Now we see what he sees. Miller. Ooh. Car 9. Or that's a M24. Complete knock. He had full health and then brat down to 0 in just an instant. Must have been a headshot. But that won't take him out completely. He still has friends who can pick him up. Echo now driving away from the church after getting that knock. Looks like they're going for the circle. They don't want to be stuck out in the middle of nowhere. They want to find a place inside that they can call for themselves to have a place. Now there's Team 24 on their right. You can hear the gunshots. Let's take a look at what that's about. Here's Night 9. That's Team 24. It's either gold or silver. I believe this one's a gold team, if I'm not mistaken. With Royal, Toxic, Unknown, Echo, Fox, and Slayer. Oh, wait. I gotta switch positions. What happened here? What is this place? They have a little cave for themselves. Are they really utilizing this? I guess there are only 2 people, so they thought, you know, this is a good place to hide out. Not a lot of places you can shoot from in there. And I think Team 24 knows it. Yeah, look at this sliver in the window. Getting shots at AK as AK is going away from him now. Still shooting through the smoke. Looks like one of the members have left to the right. Who are you rooting for? Says DN1 sassing my ass, asking people. I'm rooting for the Young Warriors. I have them projected to win. But if you guys, who else do you guys have? I wonder. Gaming across. How are you playing? How are you playing? I'm not playing. I'm a little bit behind in the chat, just paying attention to what's going on here for the most part. I'll get back to the chat soon enough. Take a look at D&D. Looks like they are trying to figure out if there's anyone else around them. No one is, though. They're in a good spot to hold their own. We saw Havoc get taken out. And so they don't really worry. I think they're going to play this safely. They're not going aggressive. And that will be that. The Youngins just took out Echo Church with a knock. Let's see if we can find them on this. Here's Echo Church. He was knocked by a Youngin who's inside the main zone right there in front. Now it looks like a lot of Echo players are going for the heals. The Youngins are waiting for enemies to come by. There's people up there. I wonder if he can see them. He's got a red dot with a scar. That red dot shouldn't be able to really get those people that far away. Take a look at Team 9 here. The New England Whalers are getting hit by Team 5. That's Stardom. Looks like Dabs is going to be taken out very soon. His time took him out after getting thirsted a bit. Shots fired on. Oh man, you're getting hit from multiple angles now, not just from Stardom. AKM though is the only one left on Stardom. Can they get one more on this side? I think that might have been D&D shooting down at them. I'm surprised NEW can't find them. Here's exclusive. Oh, just when we changed over to exclusive, gets completely taken out, and Stardom gets the thirst. I think that was D&D who got the knock, and then you saw Stardom say, hey, I'll take that. Thank you very much. Take the kill. I'll steal that. So now AKM and Reigns is going to push down to the zone where Youngins are. He's got to be careful about that team as they're getting in. And team D&D and New England Whalers are next to each other. Here's a Yank this, who's going after New England Whalers. This is not looking good for the New England Whalers. I do not think they know there's a team behind them. Raven's going to be right there. He sees them getting shot right now. And there you go, the knock. Yank this, not going to let them go like that. And so there's another person now in a vehicle, I believe, getting out. But Raven does not have a chance anymore. So D&D gets a kill like that. 5 kills total for them. And they're going to kind of come in. We're using the cars and hopefully not be in the blue zone for much longer. This blue zone should be hurting quite a bit as it is getting quite small now. Oh, they flipped it. You need to get back in. The Youngins are still in. They're in the main compound in front of them. There's Stardom's over there as well. Trying to figure out everything that's going on here. Let's focus over. DN1 looks like Jackson is kind of prone, staying hidden. Does not want to be seen. Does get sent to lobby and gets a thirst too. That wasn't instant, I don't think. And so Echo over here. Echo biased. Trying to heal himself as D&D's right in front of him. D&D is the one that we're driving. Looks like he's going to be able to get the revival, and that will be a huge help to double their people. Now D&D, Alex is using the smoke for cover. I'm wondering what he's going to do. Is he going to try to move the car so he can possibly use it later? And even get into the new zone with it? Not sure. Jackson has an interesting spot. He's by himself at this point, but he's so close to some other teams, especially Team 10, who's going to be coming in behind them. If they're going to try the same thing, kind of run it in. Not sure, though. Here's Night 9. They're right next to Team 25. Oh, these are both Night 9. No, maybe not. Let me take a look at what Team 20... Is that Team 24? Yeah, they're both Night 9 teams. So both of the Night 9 teams are on this side. And it looks like this is going to be for Pride right now as Vayne gets knocked and almost thirsted so far. Teammates are going to have to come around. I think they should have the time to. 14 seconds before this new zone closes. They have the new zone actually, so I don't have to worry about that too much at this situation. Now, Team 24, you see them in the main building. Both of the main buildings here. And then you have Team 25, Night 9, who are on the little bit on the outside. On the west-south side. So on your left is Team 24's Night 9. On the right of our screen, you have Team 25's Night 9. Take a look at Vayne, what he sees. It looks like they got Royal Toxic knocked. You're going to try to throw a grenade in there. I don't know if that's going to hit. That'd be super cool if it does. No, it won't. I knew he went back farther. And you have some knocked players on Night 9, Team 25. Not looking good at all. Vayne now by himself for the most part. Throwing a lot of smoke in there. Yep, sorry for the angle. And down you go. Night 9 will take this one. I guess they had to take this one. One of them had to take this one. And there's shots at the Youngins. Youngins are going to have a hard time getting in. Can they prevent them from getting another win on the board, or is this going to be another win for them? They are one of 3 teams right now. Youngins have 4 players still good to go. Team 7 is still in the books here, and looks like they're getting shot through the smoke, and Derp stays alive just by a little. Team 7 still, UKW, has 1 member still alive. Wonder if they're going to go to the 2nd floor. I assume they were, but they're definitely on the 1st floor. There's young Derp. There's another one with Stan. So Night 9, Team 24. You have the Youngins. You also have UKW. Let's see what you're doing. You're far back. Joanne M. Oh, you have an eye on him. Easy. Definitely going for it. Slayer getting thirsted too. He's not going to let him go. Night 9 probably knows that there's gunshots on this side. They may peek over. And Joanne might get knocked out. But no, Echo Fox gets knocked instead. Stan gets knocked from Night 9. And thirsted as well. Loki still over there on the left in front. Oh, Loco. Sorry if I said Loki. I'm thinking of Avengers now, apparently. Oh, beautiful grenade. Getting unknown. So now there's 2 members of Night 9 left. Joanna M makes it into what appears to be so far the new zone. We'll see if he needs to go any farther. But gets behind the moving van. Echo Fox trying to peek over that. See if he can find them. He knows there's one over there. Maybe throwing a grenade at that. I don't know who the new circle really favors. At this small time, it's hard to tell. They got the rest of the member over here, which I can't think of. Who was this? What team he's are? Oh no! Are you kidding me? The Youngin's gonna win it again. He jumps out of the house. Okay, so they have 2 people still left, but this blue zone is not going to do very well. Shots fired. Nice job getting a knock on dirt, but Echo Fox goes down. Yeet. Gotta get in. Gets in. Shoots across. Does not make it because of the blue zone for the most part, but definitely gets taken out by one of the Youngins players. And that is another win for the Youngins. 3 in a row. Put it on the board. Loco with 2. Derp with 3, 5 for Stan, and 1 for Yeet. Let me take down that sound, sorry. Alright. So they got a team total of 5, 6, 7, 8, 11 kills. First place for the Youngins once again. Unknown, nice job for Night 9 getting 4, and they have a 5 total with Echo Fox getting 1 as well. UKW Joanne M getting 1 kill, trying to survive as long as possible with Juice with going in with 1 kill as well, so that's a team total of 2. Night 9 Rocked You gets 1 kill, Snowy with 3, so that's a team total of 4 for Night 9. The other Night 9 team, I should say. DND, nice job getting 6 total kills, 3 from Yank This. DN1 getting 3 kills just from Jackson, well done. Echo with 3 from Church, 2 from Biased and Alchemist. It's a team total of 4, 5, 6, 7. Stardom, well done, getting a ton of kills here. AKM with 5, 3 apiece from Shadow and Reigns, 2 from Flicks. It's a team total of 13. That might be the most we have for this match. New England Whalers with 0. Sent to Lobby, each getting a kill. That's a team total of 6. Trent coming in with 5 total. Young Warriors with 0. Stardom coming in with 3. War Gods with 0. STK with kills from everybody, but 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 total. Envious with 0, just working with a 2-person squad. Haters the same thing with 0. Mafia with 0, RDM with 1, RDM again with 3 this time. Pump Icy, Supreme Godly, and FAL something with 0. Y2K 0, and VR with 0. And while I was saying all that, my ears were being blasted with gunshots, so. Alright. So that is it. I mean, I don't think it's... And thank you, DN1 Sassy My Ass, sending another 200 bits. Appreciate that. But yes, I don't think it's a question of who won this scrimmage. It's just a matter of who got second and who got third, pretty much. As a crazy amount of wins and kills from the Youngins. Again, outperforming. Whew. You know they're going to do very well in the future. hope to see them again and to compete in the future as well. And then yeah, they just did amazing. All right, that is it for the Tuesday night scrims hosted by RDM. First, I want to say thank you to RDM for letting me stream this. They're doing a really good job organizing the whole thing. So if you love what you saw here, definitely go over to their Discord. I think the Discord's on the chat now, but if anyone has it, post it right now. Would appreciate if you can do that. And so everyone can head over to that Discord link, hit it. You can join in on the scrims. You can talk to RDM as a team because they're a really good competitive team as well. And other stuff too. They have a lot of different things in their Discord server you may be interested in. Thank you to all the teams. I think I go hand in hand with RDM saying to thank you to teams who competed. You guys did all really well. A lot of good action. And we hope to see you next time as well. I know RDM is getting more and more good competitive teams every week. I remember when they just started, I think it was like less than 10 people the first week, and I just knew they were going to continue to grow. They really organized this well, and now they always have registered more than 25 teams. It's just a matter of teams coming, and they always get that too. So make sure to jump in on these. We had, I think, 80 players, which is great. 80 players to join in on this one. They continue to do really well again. So if you want to compete, you can. Everybody, it's open to everybody. As long as you have 4 people on a team, you can be a casual member that just wants to know what it's about. You can be pro player to get some practice in. You can be a semi-pro player to really put your name out there. So definitely, I can't stress that enough. You got to register in order to compete. What else I want to say? Thank you for everyone who watched, and thank you for all the bits too. DN1 Sassy My Ass, you have been an all-star tonight, so thank you so much. RDM Rogue, thank you for the bits as well. You've been a huge help, not only for me being allowed to stream for your scrims, but also with the bits as well, and just the support is amazing. Thank you so much. And anyone else who came to follow me and buff me and whatever the case may be, thank you so much for doing that. And all you guys who are writing in the chat, that's what I really want you guys to do. I think it's great because not only if you write in the chat, you get more people in the room, you get more people, more eyes come into the room, and more people will see the type of teams that are in there. So if you're one of those teams that are trying to build your team popularity, you may want to do that. Be a little bit more active in the chat. I think I've seen a lot of great things from you guys so far. Just want that to continue to grow, and I hope we will be able to do that together. All right, I think that kind of covers it. So if you guys did enjoy it, definitely give me a follow and a subscribe. And some bits would be amazing too, and buffs as well from Omlet. Wherever you are from, I just appreciate that you're watching as well. So that is it, and I hope you guys all take care. Have a great rest of your night. It's 9:03. So I probably will be playing some more PUBG Mobile tonight, but I'm not quite sure. But yes, have a great night. Thank you guys. Thank you for being here.